Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Tetris 99. I think for today, we should change theme, okay? We don't have enough tickets for a new theme, but I think for a little bit we should just run our sets on classic Tetris. Took a little while to reinitialize. Is there perhaps a new icon we might be interested in? 2 bears, golden L block, golden J block, a trophy. You know. I do, you know what? That's like the ultimate BM right there. If you go for the golden square, I think we want this. This is an icon that says, hey, if we got you, that's our strat. You play right into our hand. And I gotta tell you, you know, what was I saying? Can we get 31 wins by my 31st birthday? My mistake. How about this? We're on 48 wins right now. How do you feel about that? I'm thinking, 50 wins within the course of the total. Within the course of the next 7 weeks. It seems pretty doable to get 2 wins. I'm gonna tell you, what are my goals? 3 in a row. 1 Invictus win. Maybe 100 total wins. I'm not saying within the next 7 weeks. That might be a little tricky. I mean, what is that? That's like a 7 weeks times 7 days. It's like a little bit over a win a day. Which is, oh, what have I done? Which is actually like not, look at that little pedestal we made there. Is actually like not unbelievable, is not undoable by any stretch of the imagination. But, you know, I'd have to play a little bit in my off time, and I already do. I'd have to play a little bit more in my off time than that, which is something I'm willing to do. Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like we definitely created a situation in which things got very dangerous for ourselves, but just recognize, you know, we can pull ourselves out of that situation with the right kind of mindset and the right kind of pieces. Just need a little bit of piece luck, a little bit of mindset preparation. All of a sudden the garbage hole's open. You can just take a little bit of a sojourn, if you will. Break that down as well. Okay. Yeah. You know what I like? I was gonna say low key, but it's actually very high key energy. If I could get myself out of the mindset where after I send some pieces, I almost take like a little bit of a psychological break and I go like, okay, what are we gonna do next? You know, if we could get a little bit more relentless in our sends, I think I'd be a happier man. Anybody feeling the burn here? Nobody's feeling the burn right now? Okay. Very simple. If nobody's feeling the burn, we're gonna build up a little bit. It's a suboptimal well, don't get me wrong. This is not a well where I would look at this and say, hey, what a nice well. It's more a well where I would look at this and say, what the heck happened to our freaking well? It's a little bit more along those lines. So we're gonna build it back down, you know? No use throwing good money after bad. Send a couple of little baby lines. I think we gotta go KOs. It's one of those situations, you know. Felt like, you know, we had good amounts of aggression, and this is a very dangerous thing we're doing here, but I felt like we had good amounts of aggression. We just gotta break it down. However, we didn't really get the right circumstances in order to have like a really good, you know, KO-rich send. I think maybe we got good players playing against us, which is fine. It is a Friday, TGIF, by the way, and would probably be sensible for us to do what we're doing, you know? Take a little bit more time, rely on just the natural algorithm, by which I mean, you know, send KOs, hope that the KOs work out in your favor. I can feel it. You might not feel it yet, but I can feel it. There's a little bit of rust happening right here. You know, you don't really want to find yourself in situations where you're creating these cursed structures like I am right now. This is an attacker's fight back situation, in my opinion at least. So you gotta do something like that, something like that. I think you just accept. You're gonna have to use one of your long pieces. Yo, we're so close to a good KO. I should have put that in a better spot, but give me those badges. Give me those badges. This could be a huge one. Please, I just need the right piece. That's the right piece. I think the guy that we were sending garbage to actually got too much garbage to accept anymore. Okay, we got a badge. It's a start. It wasn't the right guy, but you know, okay, that was just very poor, obviously. You know, we don't have the ultimate amount of control in that situation. You know what I mean? We just gotta, well, as Dan would say, you just gotta run your sets. Try not to build on top of the garbage hole. A little bit of a spice situation. Okay, that's obviously just a misplay. It'll happen from time to time, but you know, it's up to you to get yourself out of that mess. One of these, one of these. Got a little bit of an issue happening on our end here. We got a blue piece coming, so just keep that in mind. The rhyme I designed to explain in due time. One of those. Very clear. I want this to be very clear. I'm not loving life right now. Very clear, by the way. Great name for a Tetris 99 biopic. You know, if you were to make a movie about a professional Tetris player's life, All Clear would probably be a better title, but Very Clear, it's not bad. What about Going Clear? No, you can't use that one. It was already used for that Scientology documentary. Okay, well, I actually didn't mean for it to go there, but why fight the tide in that situation? You know what I mean? I'm gonna do this. 23rd, 3 KOs. Nobody's dream to be in this spot, by the way, but that's okay. Kind of did it to ourselves, slash definitely did it to ourselves. Quick little send. Because we're closing in on top 10 status here, should come as no surprise. Very eager to kind of get myself back down here. Time will tell whether that was, yep. Oh no, okay, so we need the long piece. I did it to myself there, and that's what really hurts. DAE Radiohead. But sometimes, not all the time, sometimes a little bit of heat like that is actually like psychologically useful. Just to remind yourself, you know, you're not immortal. Okay, that's got to go there now, obviously. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of controller lag. It's not the same thing as Haunted. It's a little weird. I don't really know what's causing it. It's a huge badge injection for me. And we got a lot of attackers. This is where the run is obviously won or lost right now. So my thinking is, I'm going to stay on attackers. If I can send garbage to all of my opponents, it's like throwing a frag grenade or something like that, right? Why send garbage to 1 or 2 people when I could send garbage to, you know, all of them? There is another badge lord. I see him. I've made a tactical decision to pivot to attacking the badge lord. And this could... It could lead to our yeeting. I'm not going to deny that, okay? Really got to build up to the Tetris and send it. Then you can send lines. We got actual garbage being sent here. How are there so many people alive? 5 alive still? Not like that. Like that, looking for the long piece. Can't help but notice the badge lord not really slow in his roll here. I knew it was gonna go. He doesn't seem to be in a tight spot, and that's that has me very concerned that we've been sending the badge lord some garbage. Oh, that was a misplay. By the way, radio silence, what am I doing, dude? Don't send me. I have not earned being sent yet. We gotta go attackers. It's just the strictly better badges right now. We got 2 people on us. Maybe we could steal the badges from the other badge lord. Penn Badgley. Sometimes you gotta make what appears to be a bad decision, but is actually a badge decision. That was a great game. That was a great game. First run of the day. Feels nice. Deep breaths. Really, honestly, if there's anything to be proud of in that one, it's the way we handled our targeting in the final 10. I honestly believe that we got the win by using our brain on that one for like the first time in forever. It's great stuff. Great way to start a video. It's my first video of the day. So, step one, boot up the game. We get a free win. Well, not a free win. I worked really hard for it, and hands not as shaky as they usually are after a win, which I think is a good sign. Stay frosty. Things got spiced only for a little while there. In the final 10, we were dialed. So that was, in my opinion, a pretty textbook victory. And that's 49. So we got a big milestone. You know, you gotta surround yourself with, okay. You gotta surround yourself with goals, you know? Goals, they help to keep you motivated. And we gotta, you know, you got long-term goals. We got proximate goals. We got goals, in different area codes. If it won't go, it won't. Okay, that was just absolutely horrible. Basically, I personally guarantee we would have won if we had just gotten that piece over the top. Because we couldn't get the piece over the top. Oh well. Anyway, so long-term goal, 3 wins in a row. Squandered that one pretty quickly, right, Ruka? But win 50, that's a short-term, inevitable, immediate goal. I'm ready for it. I look at Tetris 99 like Austin looks at PUBG, okay? Obviously I don't want to lose in 90th place, but I don't consider a loss in 90th any more shameful than a loss in, you know, 50th. Admittedly, it's more shameful than a loss in the top 10. Sometimes you just have to say, like, you know, you get a little aggression and you go, you know what? We're gonna go for it. We're gonna push the limit on this one. And if it works, we're gonna get a big reward. If it doesn't work, you know, we probably will suffer the consequences, but that's bad. It's not that bad. I would rather, in like literally every circumstance, what have I done? What have I done? I would rather go out on a spicy, like 90th place. Speaking of which, yeah, that was just horrible. Very bad placement. I would rather, that one was a little more shameful, to be honest. I would rather go out with a spicy 90th place than like a, hey, we made it to 6th, but we had 0 KOs. At least on a spicy 90, you know, there's a chance for a win. Whereas, you know, when you're in 6th with 0 KOs, you're like, I'm basically just getting beaten on, right? My Tetris gargoyles watching the game from the comfort of their own box seats. Pun intended, by the way. All right, but let's play better. We've been playing real badly, like just, I wouldn't say unbelievably so. And keep in mind, I mean, any episode with a dub is a dub as far as I'm concerned. You know, even if we came in last place in every other video that, or every other run that we recorded, not recorded. Sorry, my brain's a little broken as I try to get myself out of this. Even if we came in last place in every other run that was part of this video, I would still consider this video an uproarious success. As a result of that first dub. Feels nice. Feels nice. Now, would I be super enthused with our performances? No, I think it's fair to say I would probably feel like I had dropped the ball quite considerably. But I don't think, you know, it happens, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you don't have a choice. You gotta build on top of the garbage hole. You know what I think hurts a lot of people in Tetris? And of course, as usual, when I say a lot of people, I mean I've been watching Dan lately. I think Dan has an aesthetics mindset that hurts him in Tetris. You know, my man's out here bodybuilding. He's trying to build a tower that looks nice under stage lighting. What would really benefit him is recognizing, hey, sometimes you gotta put a piece in a place where it looks funky, but is gonna be strong. Your tower is gonna be better as a result. You know, sometimes I catch myself doing it as well. You're like, oh, the classic example is like the T-piece, making it flat. Maybe it's just the classic example because I see him do it a lot, but, and again, this is, I mean, I'm not dunking on my good friend Dan Giesel. I'm his #1 fan. I watch all his videos. Well, I watch all the Tetris ones. I watch most of the Mario Maker ones too, but I'm not gonna lie and say, you know, I watch all the videos. One attacker, it hurts. You know, I catch myself doing it as well. You're like, oh, this piece would look really nice here, but there's a difference between looking nice and being perfectly functional. That's the sound you look for. But then even, I heard the bip, but they bailed. I think people are starting to get wise to the old pretend you're bad and yeet them strategy. Unfortunately for me. It's bad. I've gotten a lot of mileage. Oh, never mind. We got fireworks. Maybe it totally still works. Oh, baby. I see it. I see it. Don't worry. I see it. Yes, we're building on top of the garbage hole. This is extremely do as I say, not as I do moments here, okay? We're building on top of the garbage hole because for right now, speed is the name of the game. One of those. All of a sudden, oh my word, the garbage multiplier. We only got 3 KOs out of that, but we got a 50% damage boost. So my condolences. We clearly yeeted some kind of badge lord. That's gotta hurt. I mean, I've probably been there. The thing is, getting yeeted looks a lot different from your end when you're the one getting yeeted. You know what I mean? When you're yeeting, it's very pleasant. When you're the one getting yeeted, you got no idea what's happening to you. You know, you're just like, oh, somebody sent me a lot of garbage. You don't realize that it was a targeted campaign of destruction created by a single individual who, for whatever reason, is displeased with your present performance. Come on, we've got to be sending. There you go. It's the right verbiage there. Tons of lines. Okay, you know what? We're going back to KOs. It is, I'll admit, a little bit a result of the aggression that we received. But on top of that, oh, we got another piece coming our way soon here. On top of that, we just want to make sure we're leveraging our damage advantage to take advantage of our current situation. You know, we got a big advantage when it comes to the damage department right now. I don't know if I would recommend that play, but here we are. And then you recover with a little bit of speed. You can use your long piece here. That's fine. I think you honestly send, and then, you know, we're just reinforcing the scaffolding at the bottom there. Sometimes it's got to happen from time to time. I'm always looking for the optimal place to toss these L and J pieces. I think it's a separation of, like, my good games from my bad games. Is You know, obviously the square block is of pivotal importance as well. We can find a place to dump the L's and the J's. We tend to be pretty okay. It's just important, you know, for keeping yourself moving here. Saw a bunch coming in. No attackers. I wouldn't have done that. If I had more time to think, probably wouldn't have done that one. I think you gotta send along. You know what? Got out of that in a big way. Feels very nice, thank you. Weathered. Oh, okay, that's... Get ready to bail. That's fine. That's an attacker situation. And let your own damage do the talking. Don't send me any more, please. Okay, we gotta go randoms briefly. No long pieces coming. The faster you bail, the happier you're gonna be. Okay, we're out. Put me on KOs. Oh, baby. We made it. Blues are fine. Gotta find a place to yeet this long. Okay, actually, the square was what I meant to say to begin with, but... please get up. Okay, if you won't get up, get down here. You can't afford to be panic spinning like that. It's just... There's a little embarrassment inherent there, but... To be honest, we're very lucky. We're not getting a supreme level of yeet, in my opinion. It's rare air situations. What else is new? It's fine. It's fine. You can live with it. This has gotta go, though. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. When it's gotta go, it's gotta go. Okay, that's bad. I would not recommend. That's fine. It was a good game, but at some point we probably should have changed direction there. But I think that we did okay. Third place I can live with. Give me one more. I thought we played pretty well that time. I thought we got ourselves into a winnable position. Win 50 on the horizon. I think we, in the rare air, did we make some mistakes? Yeah, we probably made some mistakes in the rare air. But you know what? Life goes on. Do a little shoulder twist, loosen up. And I'm feeling good. I gotta start ironing my t-shirts. If I'm gonna appear on camera this much. I never wanted to be the guy who ironed his t-shirts, don't get me wrong. But, you know, if you got like a graphic t-shirt, doesn't matter that much. You know, the graphic usually distracts the human eye from any potential wrinkles. But if you're not wearing a graphic t-shirt, oftentimes you find yourself in the situation I'm in right now, where I'm like, the shirt's freshly cleaned, but at the same time, hold on, it looks a little off, right? You can tell me the honest to goodness truth. It looks a little wrinkled. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I don't want to appear disheveled in my appearance. If I'm given the choice, at least. Okay, we gotta do it like this. Your boy does not like this situation. Who's your boy? I don't know. I don't usually refer to myself as your boy. So, it must be somebody else. Anyway, the point is, maybe I'll just become the streamer that wears a suit all day. That could be me. I don't like that either, just to be clear. I'm not under any delusion that that was a good play for us. I could become the suited streamer. At least then, you know, you're like, NL, that's more work. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But it's, hey, it's more work, but you're wearing a suit. What says authenticity more than a streamer? Wearing a suit. Treating it like a real job. Dress for the job you want, right? Just gotta send. Now that is a Gul'dan Tower waiting to happen. So we are waiting on a long piece. Good freaking God. This is just absolutely horrendous. Look away, please. I could not in good conscience recommend that you follow literally anything about what's happening right now. Except maintaining a semi-positive attitude and cracking some jokes simultaneously. I think that might help you, you know, in today's workaday world. You know you screwed up somewhere down the line if you send 2 long pieces down and get 0 Tetrises. That's a highly cursed situation. No, you definitely cannot put that there. You can do that, though. You can do that. We only got 1 person on us, so let's go back to KOs. This is a badge lord. This is a very good time for us to say, forget the garbage hole. We're going to send as many lines as possible. He cannot receive any more lines. See, I'm paying attention to the targeting. So if he gets out of this, we'll send some more lines. But if he doesn't... Oh, he got out of it, amazingly. We did get a KO from elsewhere, so we're just... Okay, we got to actually build a Tetris here. Again, this is a do as I say, not as I do sort of moment. We at least have to start sending some real lines and see if this man can handle the rare air. If he can handle the rare air, he deserves to be here, okay? Just save that. We're building a big Tetris because this guy, he doesn't seem to want to be sent. I'm looking over it. He's sent, but we didn't send him? Or did he just send a big array of garbage to somebody who's not me? I don't know. I would feel a little jealous if you did that, to be honest with you, because I thought we were rivals. I thought we had like a Nicky Lauda, James Hunt sort of situation going, and I'm realizing now that that's not the case, and to you, I was just another opponent. And you know what? Offense taken. Offense taken. I would love to say no offense, but some offense has been taken. I see a great many badge lord in our future here. You don't cry about 1 bad piece, okay? You know who put a couple of bad pieces down? Every person in human existence. It's about how you recover from it. If you get the chance to recover. Some people, you don't get the chance to recover. You also probably should not double down on your earlier mistakes. That's that one's on the house. But at the same time, you know, everybody puts pieces down wrong from time to time, I'm assuming. I don't watch that many other people play Tetris 99, but you know for a fact Dan puts pieces down wrong now and then. You know what he does? Attempts, you know, he tries his hardest to bounce back. Okay, so we cleared out that garbage very, very nicely. I think we have to... No, okay. I don't know, maybe that was an overvaluation of the long piece. I don't like to be that guy. Okay, I've honestly just... Okay. I'm just gonna tell you with sincerity, I legitimately have placed about 6 pieces wrong in a row. Let's try not to build on top of the garbage hole. We're actually getting out of here, believe it or not. At least temporarily. You can do that. I know, it's building on top of the garbage hole. Oh, that one's gonna be, that's gonna be it, I think. Get out, get out. Yeah, okay, we deserve that. But that was still a good run. A first, a ninth, a third. Very good video, in my opinion, at least for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you click the like button, helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.